Okay, welcome back to the action here in Skien in Norway, and last 16 cup match between two of the great youngsters of the short mat world. We've got Ferdinand Frantzen, who is from Skien here in Norway, and he's taking on UK Open runner-up Jonas Hager from Sweden. So we'll start with Ferdinand, who's leading off on this first end, ranking of 92, which is his highest ranking. Win percentage of just under 50%. Ferdinand's only been playing a few years, but is really coming on with his game now, as you can see by his appearance in the last 16. So we look forward to watching him, and he's taking on Jonas Hager. Jonas with a ranking of 24, his best ever ranking of 7th, and a win percentage of 56%, as you can see there. As I said, Jonas, who's had a great start to the season, runner-up at the UK Open back in August. So Jonas just looking to deliver his second bowl here. And Craig's with me again. How do you see this one going, Craig?
Hi Simon, how everybody? Yes, should be an interesting match this. I know both of these guys are very young, but Jonas is very experienced. Been on the tour now for, well, since we began actually, back in 2012. So very experienced, and I'm sure Ferdinand, especially the way he started this end, we should be in for a really good match.
So a fairly good start from Ferdinand, two very close bowls. Jonas now just looking to decide his shot. Jonas, who tends to be quite aggressive, using a vector bowl which is quite narrow, but will play slightly better on these quicker mats.
Absolutely, yeah, this will be the perfect venue for Jonas. As we can see, very aggressive. Unlucky there with the result.
Yeah, fair effort. Move the jack about towards the back, and might have got a shot there with his bowl. Looking at the overhead, Ferdinand just coming up to have a check.
But certainly Jonas playing with a very tight bowl. Even when we go to the events in Belfast and even the events in England, we certainly see Jonas playing with the straight bowls.
So Ferdinand's final bowl of this first end, just playing over, but the bowl just holding off a bit there with the weight.
Yeah, and again, these players wouldn't, in their trial ends, wouldn't have been playing weighted bowls just to test out. Jonas just looking to see if he's holding or not.
Yeah, so Jonas with the final bowl of this first end. Hopefully this match will live up to the good match we've just seen between Peter Roberts and Mitchell Young.
Yeah, absolutely. Really tight match, that one. I'm sure we're in for another good match here.
So Jonas playing a straighter line down on the forehand side. Removes Ferdinand's bowl. He's just checking to see. Yeah, points to Jonas to concede the one. So steady start, and Jonas takes the first end with a single.
Yeah, absolutely. So just looking back at the previous matches between these two as well, they have met twice before. We actually had the World Cup and the UK Open one day apart from each other actually. They met in August this year. Ferdinand taking first blood there against Jonas in the World Cup matchup. Big matchup, that one, Norway versus Sweden at that World Cup. It
was very well contested actually. A bit of a surprise that Ferdinand won that. Most expected Jonas as a more experienced player to win it. But as Craig said, Ferdinand did take it 10-5. And then Craig, a day later in the UK Open, they met in the group with Jonas sneaking it 12-11.
So yeah, I think we can say from those two results that this game is very much anyone's for the taking. So both of these players, static stance. Jonas, very aggressive style of play. Complete contrast to his father, Joel Hager, who's call him the machine. He's such a good draw bowler.
Yeah, and a big difference in bowls that they use as well. So Jonas holding a couple here. Ferdinand attacking with that last bowl. And has lost his first 2 bowls of the end. You can see Jonas just drawing up. Yeah, it's a good bowl. Jonas's second bowl obviously pushing Ferdinand's clean out the head. Ferdinand's back down onto the backhand side again, reaching through this.
It's in the area. That was a harsh result.
Yeah, got good contact on the shot bowl, but just the angle it took put it right between the 2 bowls of Jonas, so he holds 2. And Jonas looking to get another close one, which he has done.
Yep, good bowling. That is, again, that is a strength that Jonas has got. He's a very good draw bowler as well. It's, I know we say he's very aggressive. He's got that draw with the bowls he uses down very well. Good bowl this.
Yeah, Ferdinand looking to get the shot, and he has done.
Great bowl.
Nice applause from the crowd. So a good saving draw there. 3 down on the mat there, Craig, and did well to get the one shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say a bit of pressure early on. Again, these guys only knew that they were going live on the stream here about 5 minutes ago. I said to Ferdinand, enjoy it. He seems to have a big smile on his face.
Yeah, you see Ferdinand's bowl just coming in there, right on top of the jack. Saves 3 shots, so gets a single. 1-1 after 2 ends.
Ferdinand choosing to lead off on this backhand. I'd actually say it's probably the trickier of the 2 hands in terms of if you just miss your line. And if you do that with Jonas is just going to go for the jack.
So again, guys, if any of you are watching this stream via Facebook Live, don't forget to share this on your page or to another page, and we'll be taking a look at the shares at the end of the week, and one of you lucky guys will win an SMPT shirt free of charge. So just share it on your page and you'll be in with a chance to do that, and we'll be with you for the rest of the afternoon on and off, and we'll be bringing you the final live in 2 or 3 hours time.
Yeah, still plenty of top quality players in the field here at the Porsgrunn Norwegian Open. We'll just give you a rundown of the other matches that are taking place in this last 16 stage. See, both of these players would fancy their chances, whoever wins this match as well.
Jonas's bowls coming back just a bit overweight, but 2 second shots. Ferdinand just looking to draw up with his last bowl now. Just get inside of Jonas's last one there. Look for a strong 2 shots. Needs to run a little bit more. If it falls down, it'd be good.
Still a good bowl.
Just held off. So Jonas is straight down onto the forehand side now.
It's wide out the
Big
hand.
strike.
That'll be good. No, he's good.
Oh, he's got a
Great
result.
strike.
So applause from Ferdinand as well.
Sees the marker having to go from one end to the other there. He'll keep John on his toes in this match. As we see the overhead view there of Jonas striking. And again, for those of you not overly familiar with short mat, the players can put their arm outside these two lines. So they've got to keep their feet inside. You should see Jonas here, foot very close to that line, but that's fine. And with his bowls, he's bowling it from outside in, so he's going the bowl very wide and dropping right the way back.
And a good start, just a foot past the jack, but perfectly in line. Ferdinand following him, but you can see Ferdinand bowling from the opposite side of the mat.
Yeah, Ferdinand's playing with, I think they're elites, so they're a very big bias bowl, very big swinging bowl. They'll be taking a completely different road to Jonas.
So Ferdinand with a good first bowl. Jonas looking to try and beat that one on a draw. It's pretty close. Yeah, just short, I think, Craig.
Yeah, it's certainly something for Ferdinand to look to drop man. Although he's He's very positive to that. I think he got away with that.
Yeah, looking for Jonas's bowl really, push and run in behind, but a bit of a risky shot as you say. But as you say, he's got away with it.
Yeah, a little shrug of the shoulders. If so, well, he's finished okay. That's what I meant to do.
Nothing scares these young bowlers, mate.
Remember that? Remember those days?
Many years ago now. Yes. So Jonas drawing up.
That's a great bowl.
Yeah, very good. Sits his own bowl. Little touch on the jack for a toucher. So John, our marker, marks it probably with white chalk. Difficult to see on those bowls. Meanwhile, Ferdinand now just looking to come in and rest on Jonas's last bowl. Looks close.
Oh, that's a good bowl as well.
It is. I think he's still one down. We'll see from the overhead shot, I'm sure, shortly.
I'm liking the
There you are.
the colour in the
grips
there of Ferdinand's bowls.
Yeah, Norwegian colours, the red, white and blue.
Again, a lot of the players like to have their sort of custom bowls and custom designs. And
So as we see Jonas now, how much he's grown in the last 7 years from when he first joined us in 2012 as a young lad.
yeah, unbelievable. Seeing his progress as well. Let's see that great bowl there from Jonas.
Yeah, good applause from the crowd as he's turned that to probably 3 shots up. So a bit of pressure now on Ferdinand in this third end.
But yeah, I can remember Jonas coming to Guildford when we had the events there to start with. And I think he beat Grant Soller, actually, was one of the big scalps early on.
It was.
England skip.
Yes, I remember that match well.
Sorry, Grant, if you're listening. But I'm sure you'll agree, Jonas has gone on from there. And
well, the World Council pairs with his father Yule in Belgium. Obviously, he's done well in the World Cups, and of course his silver medal behind the great Mark Beattie back in August at the UK Open. So, done some good stuff.
Absolutely. So big end there for Jonas.
So yeah, Ferdinand's bowl just clipping the short bowl and rolling back away. So a good score for Jonas.
As you see, Jonas again here. Foot to the line.
Jonas just drawing through, but a good back position there.
As you see, Jonas has taken 3 of the first 4 ends there. 5-1 in front. Ferdinand wants to get back in this, although that won't help. I think Jonas will be tempted by this. No, he's just drawing. I'm always surprised when Jonas doesn't go for the aggressive shot.
Yeah, it's something we've seen a lot in his play. But again, see on this hard floor venue, Matt's a bit quicker.
And when you can draw like that.
So again, if you are watching us, do say hello. It'd be nice to see some of you guys popping up on the screen. So do say hello to myself and Craig. Good response from Ferdinand. Yeah, it looks like he's got the shot with his last bolt.
Yeah, looking for the positive shot this time. Foot to the opposite line now. Backhand inside road. Looking to push his own bowl up. Very good.
What a good result. So as you can see, pushes his slightly short bowl up onto the jack and lays the 2 shots.
It's surprising how playing that aggressive game, he sometimes takes a lot of his opposition out because that jack never normally stays on the line. And there's one thing a lot of players don't tend to practice playing to the jack in different parts of the mat. It's very vital at this level that you're comfortable drawing beyond the line.
Well, Ferdinand with a fairly good result. Applause from Jonas, but I don't think it's what he was playing. Yeah, in fact, Ferdinand's just smiling at him.
Serious now, Ferdinand. He's taken his jacket off.
But put his cap back on. So wearing his Grenland Bowls Club top there, and Jonas still playing in a hooded top.
Yeah, very relaxed, young. Both these lads are very relaxed, to be fair. They're Off the mat, always smiling.
Oh, that's another great ball from
Great
Jonas.
bowl.
A hooded top with a pair of shorts on.
Of course.
And it's about 5 or 6 degrees outside.
A little bit different to what you're used to. However, here the weather's not great back in the UK at the moment, so we're probably glad to be over here in Norway.
Yeah, also in Cyprus where I'm living, we've had thunderstorms today, although the temperature's probably about 25, so a bit warmer than here.
Yeah, but the rough of the smooth. Great reply this.
We do. Oh,
that's
well
a
bowled,
great bowl.
Ferdinand. What a superb bowl.
Bowl of the day so far, I would say.
Yeah, 3 down and
2 down, I think.
2 down.
Two
Yeah,
down.
yeah, it's all right. And a great draw with his last bowl.
If you never look for 2 there.
A cheeky young man. So it was a score of 1. You see the replay, yeah. Go on, Craig.
Well, just coming in here on the forehand, using the last bowl of Jonas, dropping back onto the jack, and say almost got 2 out of that. Might have done if he had the lighter jack. So back in this now, 5-2. 5 ends played.
Yep, so remember 12 ends in each match now, and of course if the match is tied, the play will go to a tie break, which we nearly saw in the previous match with Peter Roberts playing great final bowl to beat Mitchell Young.
Yep, so Jonas really positive to this. Short jack. Yep.
So yeah, Jonas attacking early, gets the jack in, does split it away. He's 2 or 3 feet away, so still room for Ferdinand.
But this goes back to our point on the last end. Players need to be comfortable drawing to the line. With the jack in the corner, it's quite often this happens. You need to be very comfortable with that.
So hi to everyone who's watching. Antoinette from South Africa, or you guys back in the UK. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Message from Stephen Stewart, no dress code. Well, we like the players to feel comfortable and relaxed. At the end of the day, it's about their bowling ability, not what they're wearing. We do obviously not allow certain things, but most of the guys here wearing sports tops, and that's how we want to have the game shown.
Absolutely. I think that the key thing there is it's all about the bowling ability and feeling comfortable. So a lot of the players, I mean, Ferdinand's wearing his club shirt, which is always good to see.
Yeah, what do you got to remember, certainly here in Scandinavia, and well, mainly here in Scandinavia, bowls doesn't have the stigma of an old person's sport as it does, say, in the UK. And of course, it's a proper sport to these guys. They have training, they don't have roll-ups, and they all wear tracksuits. So a totally different image to how it is portrayed in the UK.
Yeah, absolutely. I can always remember we had a guy from Sweden who came to one of our first events, and he typed in on Google bowls uniform, and he turned up to one of our events in white trousers, a white top, and a white cap, and yeah, that image has got to change. So we're all for players wearing what they feel comfortable in. Don't get me wrong, we've still got players who do feel comfortable wearing the traditional grey trousers and a white top, but more and more I think people are seeing that that's not the way forward. So
Jonas with his final bowl of this end, strikes. Yeah, hits Ferdinand's into the ditch.
See the reaction there from Jonas is not what he wanted.
No.
He was looking for the 2 bowls, or the 3 bowls that there were at the time. So John will just put that bowl back where it was. The one that's in the ditch, the toucher. It looks like it's 2.
Looks like 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 2.
Yeah, right back in this match now, Ferdinand. Again, the ability to draw to the line, as we see Jonas's first bowl of this end, taking the jack into the corner.
Yeah, that aggressive play that we are used to from Jonas. But again, as you can see from the result of the end, he did go quite far away from it and allowed Ferdinand to draw 2 shots in.
Ferdinand, again, very clever here, keeping the jack short, which is probably a tactic I would look to do against Jonas. You don't want to play into his hands and play a sort of middle to three-quarter or even long jack against Jonas. Want to make it hard for him to strike.
So Ferdinand leading off on this 7th end. Good start. Jonas just slightly under that line, which we've seen a lot, even with his bowls there that are a bit straighter, but they do tend to swing away if you just pinch the line a little bit.
Yep, absolutely. We've seen that in pretty much everybody so far who's played on the show mat here.
Another good bowl from Ferdinand. Jonas switching hands now, following that down, looking to rest in on the last bowl. Again, that's just the pace there's held that bowl out. He's actually, yeah, so he's fender weight there and just a little bit enthusiastic with the pace.
Yeah, well, the opportunity again here for Ferdinand, just keeping the pressure on. Drops in another one. That's a big
very
three down.
good. I would expect Jonas now to look to strike at this. Yeah, hand up, so ready for some fireworks. Big weight, gets a jack. Ferdinand's bowl scatter, but he still lies the one.
Almost got all three of those off there.
He has.
Ferdinand straight down, drawing away. Put another one in.
Players coming thick and fast. No respite.
Oh, that's slightly tempting for Jonas. Yeah, I thought he would.
He would have been looking to be behind there. So Jonas is down. Playing the quick weight again. And he's got the jack. Absolutely bang on into the ditch. Applause from the crowd, and I think he's turned that into 3 shots, Craig.
Yeah, very quick fire those last 3 bowls there. I think gave us much time, especially John, who's the poor marker out there. He's giving him a bit of a torrid time, but no, a cracking shot.
There you go, you see, clean on the jack, pushes it into the corner. His bowl follows through.
Perfect.
3 shots to Jonas Hager.
Really big turnaround there. I'd say at one point it looked like it was Ferdinand who was going to be picking up the 3 shots himself. So.
Hi Adam, Adam Paris from Devon in England, just asking what players of bowls are using. I can tell you that Jonas is using a Taylor Vector, so fairly narrow, and Ferdinand is using a Elite,
yeah,
Taylor Elite.
So yeah, slightly older bowl. I think they've been replaced now. They've, but they were the biggest, swingiest bowls you could buy from Taylor's at the time. So you can see the difference in line that they're having to take to each other. Jonas having to stand out to the line to bowl outside in, whereas Ferdinand can go from the inside out. So it's different approaches as well from both of these players.
Good start from Ferdinand on this end, and Jonas replies with a nice bowl just in behind the jack, so that's now got to be Ferdinand's target, just looking to drop in on that last green bowl. And looks fairly close too. Very good. Very good.
As we've seen, I think we'll see again a positive shot here from Jonas. He won't leave that sitting like that. Come and have a look.
This tends to be the danger, you know. Ferdinand is 4 shots back, but he getting the bowls close, but it's just giving Jonas the opportunity to play that weight with the straighter bowls. Just bowl point to point through a little bit, clears the bowls from the head.
Yeah, it's a difficult one because you want to get your bowls in and around because you know that Jonas is going to be aggressive to them. But in some instances, it's better to have a shot sort of a foot behind, force Jonas on the draw every time. As we see here, Jonas having to draw was close, but didn't get the shot. So again, Ferdinand's holding the 2.
Pace very good, just a fraction tight.
But you can see a difference here. Ferdinand can push his ball right out, and that will come right back in at the end here.
Oh, it's another very good bowl from the youngster.
Yeah, he's not happy with it though, because it's sat right on top of the jack.
It's not overly wide, the target though. Jonas's bowl in the front there is blocking it slightly.
Yeah, you still fancy Jonas to take a bowl or 2 out here. If he gets onto the shot bowl, pushes the jack, if it goes off the side, possibly.
Yeah, big bowl in the context of the match, because if he misses, it's a big score for Ferdinand.
It is, and he's playing a lot
Loads
of
of weight. Yeah, well, he cleared one out. His own bowl spun there, but it's still 2 to Ferdinand.
Oh, needs to take this opportunity to to pick up a free. Did he push this one?
Ferdinand straight onto it.
Don't think he quite pushed it.
Oh, if it runs around the front, yeah, I think that's in. So it's at least 2 for Ferdinand on this 8th end.
See what again, these guys have got really good eyes.
Better than mine and yours now.
Absolutely, they'll be able to see straight away if that was 2 or 3.
Yeah, you can just see Ferdinand's bowl coming in, and it has dropped in for the 3rd shot. So big score of 3, and he's back to within 1, and Jonas leads 8-7 after 8 ends.
Yeah, it's been quite high score in the last sort of four or so ends here. Couple of threes for Jonas and 2 and a 3 for Ferdinand.
Yeah, another question from Stephen. Should the markers use spray chalk? Yeah, they would. The tricky thing here actually is that spray to chalk is in short supply. They have to order it from the UK, and unfortunately they've even asked us to bring some over with us, but all of the manufacturers are out of spray chalk at the moment and have been for some time, so it's a bit in short supply. So back to the original good old-fashioned chalk, Craig.
Yeah, I mean it's a difficult one. The one thing I would say is to say the jacks are heavier here, and it's not quite as delicate when you get down to chalk bowls as it is on the indoor rink that you might be used to seeing. So, but I think as Simon said there, at the start of the indoor season back in the UK, I think has meant that spray chalk's in short demand.
A good bowl from Jonas there, just pushing off Ferdinand's bowl to take the shot. It gives Ferdinand the chance to just play through this though. Looks pretty close. Yep, chips Jonas is out, so back to 2 on.
Just a draw again for Jonas here, nothing too drastic. His bowl should drop back there onto the back, yep.
Just stood up, I think that's just gone through. Ferdinand purposely jogging down to have a look.
Got some other interesting matchups as well that are taking place in this last 16. We'll just wait for this bowl to come down. I'll let you know the other matches that are in play.
Just holding a bit. Yeah, Ferdinand not happy with that, as you can see. Bowl just holding out. He has nudged that. Still think he's probably won, but Jonas is having a good look.
So in the other matches that are taking place, the defending champion still in, Benny Shorgan. He's up against Joseph Beattie of Ireland. Yetel Berkseth against Ben Holbrook. PJ Gallagher against Peter Roberts, who we saw on the show mats. James Trott, who beat Jonathan Payne in the last round, up against Pauline Beattie.
Oh, unlucky for Jonas there. He looked like he was going very close to that jack, but just flicked Ferdinand's short bowl. Well, it is enough a shot, so that's 1 removed by Ferdinand.
Fancy 2 here, actually.
Yeah, maybe. Might be calling for an umpire.
Yeah.
Yep, so John Payne from Belgium coming on to do a chalk for us. So 1 so far to Jonas. And who else have you got playing, Craig?
Especially Ferdinand's father, Gunnar Frantzen, is still going. He's up against Mark Beattie. Tough match up there for Gunnar. Elise Daniel from England up against Kristen Norden of Sweden. John Inge Larsen of Norway against John Gillings from Wales. And of course the match that we've got here, Jonas Hager from Sweden up against Ferdinand Frantzen. So
again, you can follow all the results live on our Facebook page. Sorry, not our Facebook page, our website, shortmatplayerstour.com. And just click on the full results tab. Follow the live feed. You can also watch this video there as well. So that was 2 to Jonas. So Jonas moves ahead by 3, 10-7, and we're into the final 3 ends.
See, John's doing the old Marcus trick there of doing a scoreboard first, not setting the jack, and then setting the jack afterwards. Just
Absolutely right.
that is the way it should be.
Anyone I coach to do marking, that's exactly what I tell them.
Yeah.
Although I do notice that the fender looks slightly off the line at the back.
Oh, it does, yeah.
So Ferdinand playing at this. Well, got it the wrong side. Jonas leaving his bowl almost jack high, so always a tempter for these young players. Jonas too now going for the jack, even with Ferdinand's bowl in the ditch, and that's the danger. He's caught it, and he's halved it across to.
Played that with a lot of weight. That was a bit, for me, a bit too aggressive.
Yeah, Ferdinand just looking to get around the bowl, but just rests it. Won't be overly happy with that. Yeah, shake of the head from the young Norwegian, and so Jonas did set himself there, but it's now just, I think he's asking whether it's a toucher, his first bowl. Yeah, so John just confirming he had nominated Jonas's bowl that was on the line. So Jonas now looking to play this toucher of his into the ditch for shot, and he does.
Oh, what a shot.
Great result from Jonas there.
Yeah, I mean, didn't look like from this angle that the shot was, or the bowl was on to go straight in, but don't want to push that up.
No, he didn't want to push that up. Not sure it's enough. You can see from the overhead, yeah, still just the one with Ferdinand's bowl in the top right corner counting as second. Jonas just checking how the bowls lay. He's just asking John to pull the fender forward.
You see the players there. Yeah, it's got to go up.
I think the issue is that the fender's caught on the back of the mat, so but he should lift it, but Jonas has accepted it as it is. Jonas, of course, totally within his rights to move it himself if he wants to, providing he doesn't disturb anything.
So the one good thing you see about these events, they sort of kind of police themselves. The players know enough about the game.
Yeah, Ferdinand.
Oh, no.
Wow, he's just edged off of it, looking to push it and run, I think, a little bit. So he's probably could have put that in for two now.
Yeah. I don't think it makes any difference with the fenders up or not. I think that's still going to be 2 shots. Yep, 2 shots. It's unlucky there. He's left himself a fair bit to do now.
He has. It's 2 shots to Jonas, so with 2 ends to go, he's back up by 5, and it's 12-7 after 10 ends.
So just looking at this shot once again, what a shot this is from Jonas, coming down, pushing his toucher straight back into the shot. Really good there.
And that was a perfect weight for that shot he played there, as opposed to the previous one that was perhaps a bit too aggressive.
He certainly backs himself to every shot he goes for. Jonas, he plays it with the pace that he feels comfortable with.
Well, a good lead off from Jonas. Again, he's just slightly jack high. Now, interesting to see if Ferdinand plays for this, because he is needing bowls on the mat, so if he misses... And he looks pretty close. Well, yeah. And the jack is now dead in the ditch, so...
Very good.
Takes a 1 shot. Always a risk of playing slightly over if you're chasing shots, because you do need the bowls on the mat.
Yeah, played that with a dangerous pace. I think you're just seeing again if...
So Jonas just asking John a question. Obviously, John from Ireland, Jonas from Sweden, and although Jonas is speaking English, it can be difficult to understand.
Yeah, I think he was just asking if his first bowl was a toucher and it was nominated, because I think we'd see Jonas be going for that bowl once again. I think he said no, it's not a toucher, so she's drawing away.
And it's a good draw. Yeah, just 6 inches short of the ditch and is in for shot.
see Ferdinand now looking for his toucher, I think.
Well, he's unlucky. Just called it the wrong side.
Yeah, of course, if Jonas does win this end, that will be the match. Ferdinand does need to score here to keep this match alive. At the moment, Jonas is holding the game.
A little bit narrow from Jonas, I'd say. That will finish over a bit more, but just going to start. Yeah, it stays up.
Another one around.
So pressure on young Ferdinand now. He's going to want. Well, he's got to get at least one here.
I still say one won't be enough going into the last end. You don't want to be having to pick up a 4 on the last end.
No, agreed, but this is a fair effort. Oh, just a bowl too heavy, so he'll have another chance to try and adjust that. But Jonas looking in a strong position.
Yeah, Jonas knows here that match is probably, probably in his hands here. It doesn't need to do too much here. It's all on Ferdinand. He needs to draw this last bowl to give himself a chance. It looks a bit quick to me out of the hand.
Yeah, it does. I think this is going to be the end of it. He needs to rest off the bowl.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Pushes through. So that will be the match. There'll be a shake of hands from the players.
Yeah, there we go.
There you are. It's a shake of hands. It's 2 shots to Jonas on that end. And goes into an unassailable 14-7 lead. And that's the match for Jonas.
So yeah, 14-7. I mean, the last few ends there, you can see Jonas picking up a few 2s, but Ferdinand had his chances early on. He got right back into the match at one point, but I think again, just that slight, again, seems weird saying it, but Jonas, the experience at 17 years old, coming through there and sees him through to the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, that's right.
Quarterfinals.
So yeah, good game between the 2 youngsters there. So as Craig says, Jonas Hager progresses to the quarterfinals. We'll be back on air again shortly with some more matches for you. So just keep an eye on our Facebook page and join us for some more commentary later on. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far today. And thanks very much to Craig, and thanks for you guys for joining. And we'll see you again in a short while.